Bacon and eggs are simple enough, right? This classic cholesterol bomb that your dad used to make on Sunday mornings. You don't need a lot to make it, but getting it right can be tricky. You only need four things: bacon, eggs, a good nonstick skillet, and a little water. First, start out a few strips of bacon in a cold pan over medium heat. If you're not frying a whole pack of bacon, you're gonna need to add a little bit of water to help the fat start to render out. If you don't, your bacon will start to burn before enough fat has rendered out to fry up properly. This is about 2 or 3 tablespoons of water. If you're cooking a whole pack of bacon, it still wouldn't hurt to add a little bit of water. It's only gonna help. And by the way, if you're thinking, well, that sounds weird, adding water to meat, that's kind of backwards, isn't it? Trust. It'll be long gone by the time the bacon starts to fry up. The water is going to slowly simmer away while the fat melts out of the bacon. See, our pan has a nice layer of fat on the bottom and the bacon's only just begun to cook, and the water's gone. The only other trick to perfect baking is taking it out a little bit before it's actually done. Don't be afraid to take it out when it's still a little pink if you want it to be just a little chewy. If you take it out at the exact moment that all of the pink is gone, it's going to be totally crispy and borderline hard. Any longer than that, and the bacon's going to be burnt. Now let's save this fat. It's smoking a little bit right now, so I'm going to take it off the burner for about a minute, and that's going to give me just enough time to put some bread down in the toaster. Back over to the stove. The bacon fat is no longer smoking, so let's put the burner on medium to medium-low heat and carefully drop the eggs in the oil. Be careful not to splash the oil, like I did, because it's going to be really hot, and you don't want to get that on you, because it's going to burn the shit out of you. If you have trouble getting fried eggs perfect, you're probably not using quite enough oil. You really need more oil than you think. But don't worry, it's not like the eggs are going to absorb all that oil. You're not actually eating all that oil. The eggs should come loose and slide around the pan without much effort. If they're not letting go easily, you either don't have enough oil in the pan, or they're not quite ready yet and they just need a little bit more time. Now, flipping the eggs is kind of tricky. You just gotta go fast, and you gotta have the confidence required to get your flipper completely underneath the egg without it folding or sliding off, or worse, bursting the yolk. Gently to see how they're coming along. Ideally, your whites would be crispy and your yolks would still be quite runny. If your yolks are starting to firm up before the whites get adequately crispy, you're just gonna have to take them off the heat, unless you want chalky yolks. Next time, try slightly higher heat, closer to medium. You don't want to go too high. Yeah, these are perfectly runny, perfect for mopping up with toast. I suppose these are about over medium, but to me, the whites have to be crispy, fragile enough so that the fork basically shatters it. So that's how you make fried eggs and bacon. Perfectly. Not the healthiest thing you could have for breakfast, but it's really not that bad either. Okay, bye.